Hey everyone, so today I'm going to show you how I do my laundry while traveling in hotels. Many hotels they only offer dry cleaning services and don't have laundry services, and it's frustrating while traveling to keep all your clothes clean and you don't want to haul around dirty laundry all the time. So this is how I do it. And the secret is I only use two ingredients. I have here a bottle of distilled white vinegar, which I got from any grocery store. In this case, I bought some white vinegar from a Whole Foods in Miami. So I have my distilled white vinegar here. We got the sink and our dirty laundry. So first things first, you want to wash the undergarments first because the undergarments are more likely to get in contact with your skin and also will be faster to dry. So I like to do the mask now because now it's 2021, we need these. So I'm going to put this in the sink. Oh, before I do that, run the water first, make sure it gets hot. So right now it's still room temperature. We gotta wait a few seconds for it to heat up. But yeah, this has allowed me to do my laundry on the go as well as save me a lot of money because there was a hotel I stayed at. They wanted $10 a shirt for laundry. And doing it this way, a bottle of vinegar like this, it cost me like $2 and something. And I only use about like half a cup at a time to do the laundry. And how many times can you use this bottle? It's a lot. If for bigger loads, you want to use more, obviously. And also another thing about this white vinegar, it won't work if your clothes are heavily soiled. The vinegar won't get away all the stains. For that, you need laundry detergent. But this vinegar is a good way to not. Looks like the water's warm enough already. The vinegar is a good way to not it's a good way to not have to rinse out the clothes after you're done washing them because the vinegar you can just hang it up and it'll air dry and the smell will be gone. You would think the vinegar would stay on the clothes and smell, but it actually evaporates pretty well. So now that our water is warm, of course you want to pull the stopper up so the water collects in the sink. As you can see here, we have the water in the sink now. I have a paper cup here, the white vinegar. I'm gonna fill up about a half a cup with this white vinegar, but feel free to use more if you want. I mean, you can always go to the store and buy more. I'm gonna pour it in the sink here. And now we have a vinegar and water solution. So I'm going to put my mask in here, soak it a little bit, rub the fabric against each other to simulate a washing machine. And the vinegar will kill any kind of bacteria. It's all natural, so there shouldn't be any kind of like chemical reactions with your skin or whatnot. But here it is, it's clean. I'll just wring the water out. Now since this is so light and it has the ear loops already, I can just hang this by a door handle. Right here, I'll show you. Right here, hang it by the door handle, and that's it. Just let it air dry. And now for our next garments, which is our undershirt. Put this in the sink. Now I like to use barely enough water to cover the entire garment as I'm washing it, because then the strength of the vinegar will be more potent. It'll allow it to penetrate the garments better as well as deliver a better clean. But as I'm putting the thicker garments into the sink, as I'm finished with them, you want to add more water into the sink. And every time I've done this method and it dries off, it doesn't smell. Alright, so this undershirt is done. I'm going to wring the water out. Also, another plus of the vinegar is that it's a natural fabric softener, so when it does finally dry, your clothes will be very, very soft and ready to wear already. So, alright, this is pretty much ready to be hung up in the closet over there. So let's hang this up in the closet. Get one of these coat hangers. Actually, I like to save these type of coat hangers for my pants and underwear because it has the hooks on it. But I like to use these for shirts. But you can use the other ones if you want to. So we're going to put this in like that. And an undershirt like this, by the next day, like 8 hours, 10 hours later, should already be dry. I mean, it varies depending on the conditions of your hotel, how the humidity is and whatnot, but for a shirt like that, it shouldn't take too long to dry at all. For jeans, I found that it can take like 3 days for it to completely dry. And for flannel shirts, around like 2.5 days. Underwear can take like, depending how thick it is, like a day and a half hanging up in the closet like this. But I wouldn't recommend to do laundry only if you're staying one night at the hotel. You need at least 2 nights to for stuff to properly dry. So we're gonna wash the next thing. Some boxers. We're gonna Another plus of doing laundry like this is that hand washing your clothes is a lot less rough on the clothes and the fabric than if you were to use a washing machine, so they last longer. Alright, this underwear is all wrung out now, so I'm going to hang these up. Alright, now I'm going to use the clip here. Move these out a little bit and then hang the underwear by the clips. And that's it. This should be dry within a day and a half. Now, it's important when you're hanging stuff in the closet that none of the clothes are touching each other, or else the clothes will take longer to dry. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is to wash my polo shirt, short sleeves polo shirt. This one's still damp because it has a lot of sweat on it. So as you can see here, the polo shirt pretty much soaked up all the water, so I need to add some more. completely fine to do that because the vinegar solution is still in the sink. So I want to give this a good rinse. Alright, this shirt's done. Let's wring out the water and hang it up. Now, if there isn't enough space in the closet to hang your clothes up, you can hang up your clothes anywhere as long as it's not the sprinkler head. That would be a bad idea because all the water will start flooding your hotel room and you'll probably get charged with a lot of damage. But you can hang it from a door frame, the lamp, as long as the weight holds. I've hung my clothes up by lamps before, by the sink, and it's all good. No one's complained yet. All right. The benefit of hanging these clothes up too is that the wrinkles will come out, and the vinegar being a solution that softens the fabric, you won't have that many wrinkles left than if you were to just use detergent. So that's a plus. Now, if you want to dry these clothes off faster, you can always use the hair dryer to dry off your clothes. If you need to pack them up very quickly and they're not completely dry, you can use the hair dryer and start off at low because you don't want to burn your clothes. So this one's done. Now this one is the thickest article of clothing I have, which is this pair of shorts here. It's a little bit thicker, very thick cotton, so it'll probably soak up all the water in this sink plus more. Also important too, if the water gets dirty, make sure to change it because you don't want to wash your clothes in dirty water. That's common sense. Yeah, we gotta add some more water. The smell of vinegar is very overpowering. You know it's working well. This pair of shorts will take about 2 days to dry. But I'm staying 4 nights at this hotel, so it should not be an issue for me. Wringing out the clothes now for this pair of shorts. Also, another thing I have to warn you, if the floor beneath your clothes is like marble or tile or something that's not a carpet, you should put a bath towel underneath it so it catches all the water. But since there's a carpet underneath this closet here, I don't need to worry about that. Plus, it'll help clean the carpet anyway, because vinegar is good for cleaning. So we'll hang this one up in the closet also. If you want, you could shake it out so it'll wrinkle less. All right, that looks good. As long as it's hanging up by two ends, it should be fine. So one end we're clipping it, the other end just like that. All right, hang this up. Make sure it's not touching my underwear. And we're good. So that's how I wash my laundry. But one more thing. I still need to wash my socks. Alright, so I have here my socks, but they're not cotton, they're wool. And wool needs a different type of solution to clean with. So thankfully the hotel has provided us with a solution already, and that is shampoo. So if you think about it, wool is basically sheep's hair. So who says you cannot wash hair with shampoo? So just soak up my wool socks in the sink. And here's the shampoo my hotel's provided me for free. Let's put the shampoo on. Seems like a lot already, but that should be enough. Now we're gonna wash some hair. Now you're gonna see by the color of the water how fast these socks get dirty. Immediately it turns like black. But feel free to wash as many times as you want because you've got like free shampoo. Alright, the water's not that dirty yet. If it's like so dark that I can't see the bottom, then I'll change the water with it and add new shampoo. Now these wool socks will take long to dry also, about 2 days, so just keep that in mind as well. Alright, that's done. You want to drain all the water. Now I just rinse each sock one by one. Alright, I'm going to wring this out. Now with these socks, you just don't want to hang them because otherwise they'll sag and this won't look good anymore. So you want to lay it flat, let it dry for a little bit, and then you can hang it up. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put it by the windowsill here so the sun will help dry it a little bit. I'll put it by the windowsill just like that. And then after a day, in the morning or so, I'll take it out and I'll hang it. And I'll just repeat with the other socks. Just rinse one by one and put them by the windowsill. But yeah, that's my tutorial on how I do my laundry in my hotel room. It helps save a lot of headache with trying to find a laundromat if it's far away, and if you're traveling and just want to just do your clothes in your own hotel room. So if you enjoy these tips, give this video a like because I sure have saved a lot of stress with laundry by doing this method, washing clothes in the sink.